I was just thinking last night, I was giving Olsen a bath, and, boys being boys, he's touching his balls, and then he puts his hand on it and goes, my butt crack? And he's feeling it from the front. He was very confused that he could feel his butt crack from the front.
Yeah.
Dude, kids are crazy.
Hello, he, she's, theys, and zays. Welcome back to the judgiest place on the internet. My name is Josh, and I am the woke one who interrupts women.
And my name's Rick.
And my name's Christian.
And we are
the
Judgies. Back, and here we are, Friday night. Long time since we've recorded on Friday night.
Been a while.
No, 2 weeks.
Been a while.
It's been 2 weeks since we recorded on a Friday. How have y'all been? Before we even start, let's get into that docket. Let's hear all the frickin' stories that we've got.
Don't Chuck. Sock in it.
Aurora's just off screen looking like Chuck Schumer with her glasses all the way on her nose and giving us one of these to show that she doesn't agree with what I'm doing. This is a docket. Here's what we got on board for everybody. A brother calling out his nonce sibling.
Nonce.
And I can't say the real word in the beginning.
Okay.
Otherwise, we'll get flagged. A bride-to-be who doesn't like piercings. Featuring Christian reading some of the parts.
I also got sent that story.
It's a good one. Hinge match that should have been a little more Disney Pixar's Bug's Life and a lot less DreamWorks Ants. Then we'll take a quick break. Then afterwards, we get a circle Jurdge where we finally decide which men are PP and which men are wiener. It'll make sense once we get there. The best listener-submitted sound I think we've ever had. And probably will ever have. A listener...
What did you say? Thank you.
Probably ever and will ever have. A listener who found photoshopped images on her boyfriend's computer. And then lastly, a sister who did a little bit of ableism. So sue her, why don't you?
I mean, put her in the sewer. Why don't you?
Thank you. Hey, you reap what you sewer. That's what I've always said. How are we feeling tonight? Friday night. Storms are coming.
Storms come and I can feel my knees.
Hey, maybe that's why my shoulder's hurting.
Maybe that's why my knee is hurting.
We're just a bunch of old fucks.
Chat, do not turn 30.
Don't turn 30.
I just recently turned 30 again, and it's been horrible.
It's been horrible for Josh. He's falling apart.
I unironically think I injured my hip leg from air humping. Because last Wednesday, listen. Last Wednesday, I said it on the show. I said humping's like the straightest word ever.
Yeah.
I said this bit on stream as well. And just earlier that morning, last Wednesday, I had air humped for the first time, and who knows?
You should have stretched out a bit before doing a little.
And we're talking like full on just.
No, more sexily than that. I was dancing along.
Erika, maybe move the mic out of the way and stand up and give us a little air hump. See what it looks like.
So
if there wasn't a camera rolling,
I
would do that for you.
I did it on stream.
Oh, yeah, but you're a man.
I told him to end stream. I saw it and I immediately texted him and said, buddy, you got to end this. You got to delete all the evidence.
I don't remember what original song I was listening to, but then I was stuck in my head, so I played it, and then I'm a Bee by Black Eyed Peas. It's a fucking air hump song.
It's an air hump song.
I was thinking more Bloodhound Gang.
It wasn't that.
Do you think you beat Frosty 14's record? Or?
No, I don't think I broke any records on the air hump, unfortunately. But then I helped my brother with a job where I carried up a 450-pound sheet of metal upstairs from a basement.
What a flex.
And then the next day is when I hurt my IT band, I believe. But just earlier, before you guys came over, I busted out the air hump for old time's sake. And I'm like, it only hurt. It hurts.
It hurts a lot.
The air hump hurts. And so I might have just maybe when you you can't get the jar open and then you pat someone, it's like you loosened it. I think the air humps loosened for the 450-pound steel plate.
Okay. Hey, it could have been.
How many air humps did you do?
A lot.
I was trying to beat the record. There is a TikTok thing that Christian and I recently found, which is just like people trying to set and break the air hump per minute record. And they go with your form.
The full arm.
They get the arms
swing.
going, yeah. And it's like,
well, that's how you get your momentum.
if
Really,
I feel like if you're trying to beat a record, you got to have more motion in the ocean than like this is like air humping with
energy.
your arms is like seeing someone run like this, like sword hands. You know what I
Molly
mean?
Didn't like that.
Then you see like
I've seen
Usain
how
Bolt,
Usain Bolt runs.
and then you see how Usain Bolt runs. It's just like fucking fluid, and you're like, yeah. That guy's aerodynamic. You need to be more energy efficient with your air humps.
True.
So I would put them to shame. Unfortunately, I'm old now, so I can't.
You know what, Roxa? Since you did it on stream, you can claim workman's comp now.
Thank you. That's what I really wanted from out of this conversation. Wait, I'm the workman? I'm the one comping?
Yeah,
I'm comping my own workman?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I have to subsidize all of your guys' wages.
Hang on.
No, that's how it works. He
No.
injured himself on the job.
Hold on.
Oh, my toe! Ow! Ow!
I gotta contact my union rep. Hold the phone.
You are a
Wait.
fool if you think we're going to unionize. ever.
Podcast union? Should we get on top of this now?
We could be the union bosses and fuck everybody else over and steal their cash. We'll be the bad union.
It's gonna bad union. It's gonna be us, the police union, and the teachers union. Hey, that's a joke, libs.
It's okay to laugh. We don't just talk about unions on this podcast, however. We also podcast on this podcast. And what that entails.
I mean, we heard how you're doing, but you didn't even ask us how we were doing.
Isn't that how he opened it
I
up?
asked you like 3 times, I feel like.
No.
Is this not how we opened it up?
Yeah, he opened it up and he said, actually, let's kick you to the docket.
Oh yeah, we
That
did
doesn't
kick it to
sound
the
like me at
docket.
all.
Well, he can't even kick right now. That couldn't have been him.
Yeah.
Right.
How are you doing though? I'm so curious.
Fine.
And we don't just talk about how fine Erika is doing on this podcast. We also podcast on this podcast. What that entails is us going online and finding silly little stories. And folks, I found this one. And I didn't even see anybody send it in.
Wow.
This is from r/am I overreacting. Am I overreacting for calling my brother the P word over his relationship with a 16-year-old?
Oh.
A little bit of
No.
nuncery. Bit of nuncery for you.
He's also 16.
This is real topical with the recent Jeffrey Epstein news.
What do you mean? You didn't do nothing.
Yeah, a little bit of Prince Philip getting off free. Is that the guy? Whatever Prince that
I think
that definitely did it.
Say any public figure's name, and guess what? You nailed it.
Yep, Chris Tucker even. You
Yeah.
wouldn't have thought it.
Well, Rush Hour was pretty sick, so.
There was too much rush hour. He had to fly to Jeffrey Epstein's island. Okay. Content warning: age gap, power imbalance, adult minor relationship. I, 26 female, recently found out about something that's disturbing. My younger brother, and I fucked up the sentence. I tried to save it on the fly.
Okay.
I'll restart. Hello, boys. Hello, gals. Hello, non-binary pals. Welcome back to the judgiest story I'll ever read. I, 26 female, recently found out something disturbing about my younger brother, 23 male. And it's torn apart my relationship with both him and our mom. I need an outside perspective because I'm starting to wonder if it went too far. Yesterday, I heard from his ex-girlfriend, they broke up recently, that my brother was now seeing a 16-year-old girl. I was shocked. When I confronted my mom about it, she didn't deny it, but admitted she knew and was trying to keep it a secret from me because she knew, quote, how I'd react. No! That made it even worse. I ended up sending my brother a long and angry message, telling him how inappropriate and unacceptable it is for a 23-year-old to date a 16-year-old. I told him that even if it's technically legal in our country, parentheses, in our country, the age of consent is 16, there's still a huge imbalance in maturity, power, and life experience, and that it's morally wrong and socially unacceptable. They might actually be British. That's kind of crazy. He didn't reply to this message, but I called my mom, and she told me that he was upset by it. I later found out that he is also her supervisor at work, which makes it even worse.
Yeah.
People at this workplace apparently called him the P word behind his back. Mm-hmm. I think you know what I mean.
Rightfully so.
Just say pedophile. Why can't we type pedophile anymore? He's a pedo.
We're going to get censored.
He's a fucking pedo. Which just confirms how messed up this is. Our mom keeps defending him, saying things like, well, he might wait until she's 18, as if that makes it any better.
Wait until she's 18 for what?
Bob's her uncle.
Yeah, but like,
Yeah. That's also called grooming.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was all of society, mainstream news networks in 2003 counting down till Hayden Panettiere's 18th birthday cool?
I forgot we did shit like that.
I don't think it was 2003, but
I mean, we're still doing shit like that for like Billie Eilish. I remember.
yeah. I mean, but that was like, I feel like that was online. And
Yeah,
like
I
it
guess.
used to be like
On mainstream
What's the
media.
show that Mario Lopez hosts now?
Access Hollywood?
I feel like I don't know. Did Access Hollywood have a countdown to Hayden Panettiere's 18th birthday?
I mean, that stuff wouldn't surprise me.
It definitely was on TV.
It was on Disney.
Yeah, they were aging her out, and everyone's like, "Oh boy." I feel sick about this. Oh, I skipped a sentence here. My mom got really upset. I was so angry and disgusted that I ended up calling my brother a pedophile directly. So my mom got really upset, started crying, and hung up on me. Since then, we haven't spoken. I feel sick about all of this. I feel like I should have said something, and I still believe he's completely in the wrong, especially given the power imbalance and the fact that he's her boss. But at the same time, I'm now estranged from my family, and my mom keeps making me feel like I'm the one who's overreacting and destroying the family. Am I overreacting for calling him out and going no contact over this? Was I wrong for using that word? Should I try to fix this? Or is this something I'm right to draw a hard boundary on?
No.
Listen to yourself here. Am I wrong for drawing a hard boundary with pedophilia?
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
I mean, I don't know how close you're with your brother. If you guys are like best friends, you're the best person to tell him.
Yes.
very
You're being
accurate.
a fucking pedophile right now.
Even
Yeah.
if you're not best friends, you being the sibling,
You got
in
it.
this
Yeah.
case, this is absolutely yes, you have to tell them like, this is unacceptable and disgusting and you need to get your fucking shit together.
He can be mad, but somebody needs to, talk a little sense into him.
And here's the interesting part. Just because it's legal doesn't mean it's moral.
Correct.
There's this thing called slavery that was super legal for a long time. Chattel slavery was actually extremely legal. I think we can all agree that chattel slavery, horrible thing.
Yeah.
The Holocaust, legal. You know what? Nazi Germany said, hey, it's legal to do this.
Yeah.
Turns out
Yeah.
bad law. So just because it's legal doesn't make it moral or okay.
Yeah. I hope you can wake your brother up and realize how big of a fucking creep he's being. Unfortunately, with just, the way the world works today, it's like you tell him he's a creep and then it just drives him further into an echo chamber of being like a bunch of other pedophiles being like, no, I'm a phoebophiliac or whatever the fuck it's called. And it's like, she's 16. It's cool and hot.
Yeah.
I'm not a pedophile. She's not 14. She's
And-
16.
Even if she was 18 and you were like 23, it's still
so
like
gross.
you're going to be known as the guy who dated an 18-year-old in all of your social circles.
Yeah.
You would still be called a pedophile because it's still fucking weird.
Yeah, especially being the manager. It's like
Especially being a boss.
rightfully so, all the employees making fun of you behind your back.
Yep.
Rightfully so.
This
I wish
person
they were making fun of you to your face.
yeah. So thoughts, I mean,
It's terrible
I
and
just
I
feel like
hated
you
it.
guys didn't really give me any opinions on that story.
Oh, sorry.
So,
I guess I just don't have any strong opinions on this one.
yeah, a little bit of noncery, a bit of a nonce. I mean, that harkens back to like the first Piss Baby story where like,
Yeah.
and like it's similar to like people will be like actively being racist. And then if you call somebody out on being racist, they'll be like, they'll act like being called racist is like worse than being racist sometimes.
Yeah.
It feels like that moment where it's like he is actively endangering and like grooming and like being a fucking pedophile. And
Sorry,
they're more mad
British.
at you.
It's pedophile.
Pedophile, sorry. And they're more mad at you for calling it out. Okay, next up we have another Am I Overreacting story, which we have, I mean, it's a favorite now. It's great stories on Am I Overreacting. But this one was sent to us from CJ. Hi, you can say my name. It's CJ, she, her. This is precisely my third time forwarding you a story. I'm not going to lie. The overachiever in me gets this really bizarre feeling of validation when you guys read one of the ones I sent in. Anywho, this one seemed too ridiculous to be true, as most Reddit stories do, but the more I hear about Gen Z friendship dynamics, the more I fear for my own kids navigating middle school and so on. I'm not going to tell you how to do your job or anything, but I think Josh could do a really good bitchy bridezilla and Christian make a really great people pleaser bridesmaid. So Christian does have the story as well. I'm going to read the left, Christian. You'll be the right.
They
so
really clocked our ass with that one.
This is, am I overreacting? My friend wants me to remove my piercings for her engagement party and wedding photos. Hi, weird question, but are you able to remove your piercings or do they kind of have to stay in?
Like, am I able to remove them at all?
I mean, would you be able to take them out for like a few hours and then put them back in when you get home?
Well, for some of them, I can take them out for however long and then just put them back in. To be honest, I'm not too sure because I've never really taken my piercings out anyways. But I took my nose ring out once for a few hours and I wasn't able to put it back in myself. Oh. But the piercings in my lobes, I can pretty much leave out for however long.
Cowboy emoji.
Cowboy emoji. Ma'am.
What about the other piercings in your ears? Sorry, I'm not sure what their names are.
Well, the industrial piercing, the bar thingy, I can't really take out at all because it's pretty fresh. And all the other ones, I'm really not sure. I've never had any of them out for an extended period.
Well, if you could find out, I'd really appreciate that. The reason I'm asking is because of the engagement party. I'm just not really into the idea of someone being in my pictures if they've got a lot of piercings. So I was just curious if you could take them out for the few hours the party's on and then put them back in once you're home.
Is it just the ones in my face you want me to take out? You gotta take your nipple piercings out too. Is it just the ones in my face you want me to take out? The piercings closing really depends on the person, I think. Some people's close really fast and others don't. And I think the lip piercing would close pretty fast too.
I would prefer if you took them all out. Because we are planning on doing some pictures to the side as well. So that means your ears would be visible. I mean, if you want to just leave your lobes in, that's okay. But all the other ones you have going up your ear, and especially the bar, I do not want in the photos.
I'll look online and see if I'd be able to take them out for the pictures. How long will taking the pictures take? Because maybe the piercings coming out would be fine.
Well, it's kind of going to be an all-day thing. That's why I asked if you can take them out for a few hours.
Oh, okay. I understand.
And it's nothing against you, just to clarify. I just don't want someone with a lot of piercings in my pictures because I feel like it might ruin the aesthetic I'm going for.
Crying emoji. If I'm not able to take them out, what will happen then?
Is getting them pierced again not an option? If you're not able to get the piercings back in after?
It is an option. It would just cost a lot of money getting my piercings done again, LOL.
Can you afford it?
I probably can. I would just rather not have to get all my piercings done again. Oh. But again, they may not even close. I might be able to take them out and have no problems, but I really think it depends on the person.
Do you not research these piercings before you get them? If you could find out, I would really appreciate it because I do not want to exclude you from the photos.
What do you mean?
If you can't/won't take the piercings out, then I'm going to have to leave you out of the photos. And I'll probably have to replace you as a bridesmaid because I was assuming you'd be able to take them out when I made you a bridesmaid. And I really just don't want that stuff in my pictures.
Well, I'll definitely find out. I don't want to ruin your pictures or anything.
I know that. I was just hoping you would be willing to remove them. I didn't think getting them pierced again or whatever would be something you'd be unwilling to do.
That's just a very expensive thing to ask me to do. I don't want to make it seem like my piercings are more important than your wedding or anything. LOL.
Then I'm just not understanding why you can't just take them out. Your friend is getting married. This is a once-in-a-lifetime thing. And
No, it's
now
not.
it's being made difficult because you're refusing to take out some jewelry.
I never said I refused to take them out. I just said I need to find out like roughly how long I can keep them out for.
Why does it matter? I'm getting married? 5 question marks. I wouldn't have made you a bridesmaid if I thought this was going to be a big deal. I'd sincerely appreciate if you could find a way around this whole piercing thing. Once again, nothing to do with you. I just don't want that aesthetic in my photos.
I just feel like it's not a very fair thing to expect of someone. These piercings cost money. They were very expensive. Telling me to just get them done again isn't very helpful. It's your wedding and I want you to be happy, but your attitude towards this hasn't felt great.
If you wanted me to be happy, then you'll find a way around it. Let me know soon in case I need to find a replacement for you.
That's fucking insane.
Scene.
Scene. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, I hated every second of it.
I lost it at the, can you not afford it? And they're like, I probably can. It's like, what the fuck?
That is crazy.
Bitch, you pay for it. Like, what the hell?
The fact that she just kept saying, like, well, research it and let me know. And it's like, well, you're not even giving me the chance to fucking research it. And you're just getting more and more angry that I don't have an answer that you told me to research and I haven't done it yet.
Yeah, because all she was asking for was like how many hours. That's
Yeah.
and she was like, well, you shouldn't even ask that question. You should just do it no matter what.
You don't even research what you get done to your body beforehand.
I mean, it also is crazy that she's like, she said it was only for the pictures, but then she said you can put them back in on the way home. So that means the entire wedding. I mean, she wants them out for the entire wedding,
Yeah.
not just the pictures. This is crazy.
I mean, if she has, I mean, it sounds like she has an industrial piercing.
Yeah.
And then a bunch of ear piercings.
Yeah.
Which is like, that's not even, like, I don't know, like, that's not even that many piercings, regardless, I feel like.
Does she have super short hair? Because I feel like the ear piercings could just be covered with hair.
With a hairdo.
You
Well,
know
this-
the bride has a
the
very
bride-
specific
yeah.
hairdo that she wants her to have.
Yep. We're definitely doing updos.
Yeah.
We're
Even
not
with
doing
an
no
updo,
half
like,
up,
you
half
can
down.
still like loosely drape it over
Yeah.
the ears.
No, we're going for an office siren slicked back kind of look.
Or you can like
The
get
fact
like
that you know those terms.
you could get like fake elf ears and put it over it.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, that would be worse.
Oh. Really?
Yeah.
Why would you
A lot
choose?
worse.
Why would you? I don't know how these two are friends.
Agreed.
Why are you friends with this person? She doesn't like you.
I told our wedding party, they were like, oh, like what color nails do we get, or you know, whatever. And I was like, I literally don't give a shit. I
Whatever
don't
makes
care.
you feel pretty.
I don't care. As long as your hair isn't neon green. And honestly, even if it was, I think I'd still let you. I mean, it's
If-
your body.
If you asked the person and they already had neon green hair, I don't think you would care.
No,
But it
correct.
would, out of the people that you invited the day before the wedding, if they got neon green hair,
I would
there
be
would be
salty.
questions.
Yeah.
I would be
There
salty
would be
about
questions.
that. Yeah.
It would be like, how much did you spend on that? Do you think you can afford to get it changed?
Right now.
If you take it out, will you be able to put it back in? I mean, just insane. Listen, as Erika said, weddings aren't even a one-time thing. That's
They really aren't.
That's the thing about them.
You know, I've had dreams that we get married multiple times. And it's not like, you know how people like renew their vows and like redo the ceremony, but that we do it every year. And it's like a full-blown wedding
Event.
every year.
Wow.
Hey, Judgies got to have a lot more Patreon members.
Yeah, gonna be a lot more Patreon members for that to happen.
It's a really cute dream.
Yeah.
Very cute. Maybe that's just us and all of the other timelines.
That was so cute.
And that's how it's done, folks.
There's not a single one where Christian and I get hitched.
No, you're actually not ever there.
Wow. This is the one timeline I'm in your guys' lives.
I can't think of another time you're even around.
That's crazy. Wow. Didn't officiate a
And I
single
have
time.
really, really vivid dreams too.
And everyone's like, thank God Josh isn't here. We all hate that guy. This person, we can call them Roger. Hey, Judge he's, Judge hers, Judge they's, and Judge zers.
Nice.
I found this story. Read it or don't. I have no clue what else to say. Bye for now. Piss off, Roger. This is from r/Hinge Stories.
Ooh. Whoop.
Met my Hinge match. He was weird and not in a cute way.
Ooh. Well, weird in a cute way is just quirky. There's
Right.
a word for it.
Right. As the title says, I met my match. Thought I'd share the story. My friends thought it was really funny. I'll call my match Matthew. He is 24 male, and I am 22 female. Matthew and I decided to make a date plan last week. I wanted to meet at the mall. He wanted to meet at a shopping complex like Target, TJ Maxx, all those places connected together. I thought, okay, whatever. Why choose strip mall over mall?
Yeah, I feel mall's a little.
Why choose strip mall? Or maybe it's an outlet mall, which is slightly better than a strip mall, but
I don't think there's a Target and an outlet mall, is there?
yeah,
It's got to be strip mall.
Yeah.
A shopping complex. Yuck.
Non-American listeners are just like, their brains are fried. They're like, well, you put all your stores in one spot. What are you doing?
Yep.
I thought, okay, whatever. We meet at Target. We went into Target. He bought a jar of pickles and a Nintendo Switch game, which wasn't even the weird part. We talked for a while. He talked about his relationship with his family, which was all fine until he got to his aunt. All of his words were, quote, my aunt is super cool. She's 58 but has the body of a newly broken-in porn star.
What the fuck?
What? Why is that the comparison? I asked him if him and his aunt are close. It's giving they did it, but I just can't prove it. They are so close that they are practically roommates sometimes. He goes over to her place a lot. Matthew's mother says that their relationship is weird, but he doesn't agree, even though they share a bed sometimes when he stays the night.
What did you say?
And she lives in a 3-bedroom apartment. Trust me, I was asking follow-up questions. Did I mention he's 24? He showed me pictures of his aunt, and she does have a great body
Her
for someone
body's
who's
banging.
58. Yeah, like a newly broken-in porn star. But gee willikers, what the heck? He showed me a video of him and his aunt dancing at his prom. His prom. Yes, his prom. His aunt was the main theme of our 3 to 4 hour date. I ended up getting him to change the subject, thankfully, but I was already turned off. After the date ended, he said I was cool because most girls show visual distress over him sharing, my words, about his aunt.
Just internal distress.
I told him that I'm just better at hiding it. He thought I was joking. Before we departed, I asked him why he bought a Nintendo Switch game and a jar of pickles. He said it's because he was heading over to his aunt's after this, and she really likes pickles, and he uses them as a bribe. That way he can play her Switch. I told him in the nicest way that his mom was right about him and his aunt's relationship, and that in the future it should not be brought up as much. He got mad and said, I, quote, thought you'd be different.
I kind of love giving the fucking filling out the survey while you're still on the date kind of rocks.
Oh, by the way, Matthew had a date to prom. She was the one recording the video of him dancing with his aunt.
How did the aunt get in?
He asked his aunt to drive them, but she stayed because he asked her to. Not sure why his mom didn't drive them, though.
How? Well, the aunt's cool. How did the aunt get allowed into the dance?
That was my question, yeah.
Chaperone. Chaperone. Holy
Whoa.
shit.
No.
No. Fucked up. This was the Bugs Life ants joke I made at the beginning. We wanted to be a little bit more Disney Pixar Bugs Life and a little
Not
bit less DreamWorks ants. Did Molly just push that table?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Molly, you little dog.
Strong girl. I guess I just don't have a cool aunt with the body of a freshly broken porn star
I
to know
hate
what to
that
expect.
sentence.
What?
I hate it so much.
What an insane way to describe any person, let
Yeah.
alone your blood relatives.
So I guess I don't know if I would like hang out with them and have as high of values to anybody in my family.
Yeah. Right. So we don't know.
We don't know.
None of our aunts are hot as shit.
Yeah, none of them are hot
Or
as shit.
uncles. You have any hot uncles, aunts?
No.
I would not use that word to describe anyone in my family.
Any of them feel like they're oldly broken?
Hey, I can answer it for you. No.
Okay, Erika, does anybody in Christian's family hot aunt uncle?
Good question.
Because Christian can't answer that.
Aunt Joe, I bet, was hot back in the day.
Okay.
Back when she was freshly broken in. Now she's just
Actually, I mean, she's still a
Broken
beautiful
in.
woman. But I would not describe her as a porn star.
freshly. What an insane sentence that shouldn't exist.
Yeah. It really is fucking wild. I mean, you. Also, it is like what I feel like freshly broken in almost feels like bad. It's like you try to give her a compliment But then you said freshly broken in, and it's like, what does that even mean?
Hey, well, he knows how many pickles he's been giving her.
True. And I also just feel like the idea of comparing her to a broken in porn star means like having sex, and it's like it really alludes to them doing some weird shit sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, they sleep in the same bed.
Yeah, but they don't touch. He's jerking off on his side of the bed, and she's jerking off on her side of the bed, probably.
Hey, let's go to a break.
Yeah, we're gonna need it.
And on this side of the podcast, we do the fan favorite.
Circle jerk.
What the hell?
Circle jerk.
And I know this is at least one fan's favorite because this is a listener submitted circle Jurdge. Hi, Judgies. This is from Kenzie.
Hi, Kenzie.
I have an idea for a circle Jurdge. I don't know how to spell it. You spelled it right. Jurdge.
That's not how I spell
The
it.
couch does not like that. Anyway, here's their idea. Every man is a PP or a wiener. No explanation, just vibes.
Yeah.
And then Kenzie gives examples. Pedro Pascal, PP.
Whoa.
Ryan Reynolds, wiener.
Okay.
All right.
But that's just Kenzie's take. So I got some
Is Pedro Pascal a PP because his initials are PP?
interesting.
Interesting.
I just got some random celebrity names here so we can go over it. Johnny Depp, wiener. However, the characters he plays,
Mostly peepees.
PPs. A lot of PPs.
Mostly peepees.
And I did spell his name horribly wrong. Johynnny. What the hell was I thinking? Hey,
What a guy.
Idris Elba.
Ooh.
And now here's the thing, wiener.
Yeah, I was kind of
Really?
thinking.
Yeah, because like I'm not describing Paz or Neg to wiener, but he's a wiener of a man.
Yeah.
He's just not a PP.
You know what? He is a wiener of a man. I don't know if that man's ever said the word pee-pee.
No.
You haven't seen the new Sonic movie.
Fuck.
Idris Elba's in the Sonic movie?
He's
He's
Knuckles.
Knuckles. He was in Sonic 2 and 3.
There's been 2 of them?
There's been 3 of them.
Well, I mean, since I've seen him one.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen the second or third.
Who
The second
plays-
one, in my opinion, wasn't very good. I
Who
haven't seen
plays
the third one.
Shadow?
Ooh, I know the answer to this question. Blake is screaming across the camera right now. Keanu Reeves.
Whoa.
How the hell did they get Keanu Reeves?
It's one of the highest grossing films in the past couple of years. Sonic is a massive film franchise right now.
That's wild.
Sonic 1, good movie. Sonic 2 was not that good. I hear Sonic 3 is really fucking good.
Really?
Aurora hasn't let me see it yet. Andy Samberg.
PP.
PP.
PP. Jake Peralta, though.
PP.
Still PP, yeah, he's a cop. Michael B. Jordan.
PP.
What's up?
Stop thinking about his PP and wiener and tell us if he's a PP or a wiener.
What's up?
He's a PP.
He's a PP. He's kind of the opposite of Johnny Depp. Most of the characters he plays are wieners, but
Yes.
he's a PP.
Yes, I agree. Tom Cruise.
Wiener.
Ooh.
I think he's PP.
He might be a wiener, but his middle tooth might be PP.
Michael Cera.
Unfortunately, it's got to be a PP.
I agree, PP.
I don't really understand the values.
It's just vibe. It's Boba Kiki.
Yeah, but I feel like Boba Kiki, I got that.
Okay.
I'm not getting PP Wiener.
Do we need to do like Clitter Vulva? Would that help?
No.
Like a squeakle to this?
No.
guess
I
that's
think
not
you
really
just
a
keep
sin.
saying the word you feel in your heart. I don't think about it too much. I just think in your heart.
First thing that comes to mind when I say James McAvoy.
Well, I don't think about PPs or wieners, so
Well,
When it
between
comes to
the two.
PP, you're failing the ink blot right now. You're passing the Rorschach test.
okay.
Now, is this a print of my penis or my balls?
Is this an ink blot of a penis or a wiener? James McAvoy. PP or
Solid
wiener?
wiener.
I think he's a switch hitter.
Whoa.
So a peen.
He's a peen.
I don't like that, but I like you're right. I like the thought process. I hate the word. But yeah, I agree with you. I think he's a true, like, Professor X era James McAvoy.
Weiner.
Fucking Weiner. Modern James, like when he's like in Split or like Glass or like Speak No Evil, when he's just buffed out.
That's
or what
PP.
was the one? What's the one movie where he's like a rapist cop? Filth. Weiner.
Weiner. Okay.
He's got the dog. He can big dog,
Okay.
but he also knows when to little dog. Donald G. Lover, Dong Lover himself, Childish
Erika.
Gambino. PP Weiner,
PP Weiner.
PP.
PP.
Childish Gambino.
Still PP.
Okay, I'd go with
Well,
Weiner.
hold up.
Early Childish Gambino.
PP. He's growing
Yeah.
up to be a wiener.
Yeah, he started PP, now he's a wiener.
I don't get it.
George Lopez.
He gives wiener vibes. I think.
I
I don't
think-
fucking know.
There is no knowing. It's just feeling.
Well, he feels like a wiener, I guess.
I agree with you.
I
feel
agree,
wiener.
he's a wiener. Billy Mays.
Oh, absolute biggest PP I can think of.
Okay.
PP Wiener.
Oxy.
I
gotta-
know who Billy Mays
You got to
is.
fill in a bubble on the Scantron.
I'm going to fail this test.
No, you
There's no
you
failing.
can't
It's a-
fail.
Well, don't call it a Scantron then.
It's a
'cause
pass-fail
that gives me
Scantron.
anxi-
I mean, it's a pass Scantron.
The only way to fail is to not answer.
It's a participation Scantron. That's what I meant to say.
Ugh. Billy Mays, I guess, is PP.
I think he's Wiener. Barack Obama.
PP.
Whoa. Okay. You know what? He's lighthearted. I think it's a little PP.
I think Barack Obama, the politician, Wiener. Barack Obama, the personality, is a
When
PP.
Barack Obama releases his playlist of the year, that's PP. When he's bombing Yemen,
yeah.
wiener.
Timothy Chalamet.
Wiener.
Wiener.
Andrew Garfield.
Wiener.
PP.
I think British makes me want to go PP. I don't know.
Andrew Garfield is British?
Yeah.
Every day of the week.
Interesting.
Twice on Sundays. Bowen Yang.
Mm.
This is a tough one.
This one is a tough
Do
one.
I know Bowen Yang?
SNL.
No. I don't know.
Yeah, look up a picture of him. You might recognize him.
You'll know him.
I've used a picture of him as a thumbnail one time.
I haven't
And you
looked at our
recognize all my
thumbnails.
thumbnails that I've ever made? I think probably Wiener.
Yang. I don't recognize this person at all.
That's crazy. You should. He's very, very talented. I'll go Wiener. Bowen Yang. Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
He wants to be a wiener so bad, but
He's so PP. He might be the buffest PP.
Yeah.
Really? More than John Cena?
Next
John-
up, John Cena.
Wiener.
PP.
Heel John Cena is kind of PP. But original John Cena, the one we know and love,
Yeah.
Yicky Stanicky, what the sticky
Ricky
Ricky
Stenicki?
Ricky Stanicky. How did I not get the Ricky part right?
I don't know.
The opposite of whatever I said. And lastly, Michael C. Hall.
Ooh.
He's a wiener.
I think he's a wiener, but I think he has a dark PP.
My dark PP Singer. I think he's a PP. However, Dorkster
Is
is
wiener.
of course a wiener.
And
you
maybe
you
that's-
associate the character Dexter with Michael C. Hall. So
Yeah, I
much.
can't imagine him as any other character.
Yeah. Yeah. And that was PP or Wiener, and Erica loved it.
I didn't. I just feel like I wasn't good at it.
You weren't, but we're trying to build your spirits back up.
Good
The
luck with
only
that.
thing
Good luck
that-
with that, brother.
Here's the problem. The only thing that was making you not good at it was your refusal to answer for the first half.
That's true. That's true. Mocking us isn't going to get you out of the
I don't even know what you're
reality.
talking about.
This is a listener submitted sound.
You
If
just
you
gotta
want
use the left half of your brain. You're just
Your
being
PP
so
half.
right-handed.
you were
right-halved.
you were wiener brained the entire time, and you needed to get a little bit of PP with it.
Exactly. That's exactly it.
Yeah. This is a listener submitted sound, which you can send in at judgiespod@gmail.com. Put it in the title. And I preface this by saying it's probably my favorite ever and will forever be my favorite. Hi, Judgies. You can say my name. It's Emma.
Hello, Emma.
Please
Emma.
enjoy this intentionally terrible parody. I'm not going to tell you of what song. I made as a bit for a friend. It took me 3 days because I recorded all of the instrumentals except percussion myself instead of using a backing track because I'm just that good, I guess.
Wow.
What a flex.
And I've already shared this multiple times. I've played it for Aurora. It's a banger. So here we go.
Oh.
On your asses. Making my way downtown, dark and fast, penis pass, and I'm Bone Town. Staring blankly ahead, just making my way to Chew Clown. And I eat you, and I kiss you, and now I wonder
Shit.
if I had balls just like that guy. Do you think I'd unzip my fly? 'Cause you know my heart's 1,000 miles, and I will butt in you tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know my hog's 1,000 miles, and I will bust in you tonight.
the joy that you can't even contain your laughter with how much fun the song's bringing to you.
I actually subconsciously referenced this on our last Not Advice recording on Wednesday, which will be a while for y'all. I talked about Chewing Clown.
Chewing Clown.
And they said, P.S. if you can figure out some of these phrases mean, please let me know. But I'm pretty sure chewing clown is eating pussy.
Yeah.
It's because it tastes funny. Thank you, Emma, for that. Erica loved that
got a
one
clown
almost
nose
more
on it.
than
I
the
liked
circle
the
Jurdge.
I liked the song. I didn't like your.
You didn't like it when I made that
commentary.
same joke on Wednesday, so
Yeah.
you were consistent, if nothing.
Well,
Chewing Clown.
I don't like that.
It's because it's got a big red nose and that crazy curly hair all around it. You ever see a clown and a pussy at the same time? Maybe they're not the same person then.
Can you push that?
Shut the fuck up, Josh. Shut the fuck up, Josh. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, and then. What did you say? Yeah.
You want me to repeat it?
No.
It sounds like listener submitted sound always comes before because they're not a generous lover of the listener submitted story, which you can send it at judgiespot@gmail.com. This story is from a listener who says, my ex-boyfriend photoshopped my friend's faces into porn. Upside down face.
Ooh.
Hey, Judgies, Lauren here. You can say it. They, she, 32 non-binary, and I've been listening for about 18 months. So grateful for you all and the podcast. Your voices have kept me company through thick. Just thick, not thin. That's interesting. I've wanted to send this in for a while, but the ADHD has thwarted me every time. I think the story is pretty Josh-coded. But keen to hear what you think. So here we go. I, 24 female at the time, was dating James, 30 male. We'd been together for about 3 years and living together for 1. Cohabiting had been pretty rocky from the start. He was incredibly narcissistic, and back then I wouldn't have known what a boundary was if it had hit me in the face. So we made for a fairly dysfunctional couple. I wasn't very happy, but I didn't quite know how to leave. He was working night shifts, and one evening we were having dinner and watching a show on his laptop before he left for work. A little earlier, while he'd been looking for the show on his hard drive, I happened to see a folder which was named something weird. I can't remember why the name struck me as weird at the time, but I couldn't stop thinking about it. I knew something was off.
Folder name. Please don't click on this. Never look in it. Please, 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 please don't look.
Taxes 2025. That year hasn't happened yet. When he left for work, I continued watching the show on his laptop. He had left me with his laptop many times before, and I had never dreamt of snooping. I never believed I had a reason to. But this time, as soon as I was sure he had been gone, I went searching in his folders. Soon enough, I found the one with the weird name. I really wish I could remember what it was called, but clearly I've repressed the memory. In this folder, there were hundreds of pornographic images which had been photoshopped by him to feature people we both knew. His work colleagues, mutual acquaintances, and my friends. Seeing my best friend's sweet face photoshopped into a POV image so that she looked as though she was naked on her knees sucking cock was so incredibly disturbing. I remember at the time my heart thumping as I scrolled through rows and rows and rows of these images, all carefully indexed by the name of the women whose face was featured in them.
God, what a freak.
It would almost be better if it was poorly indexed.
Yeah.
It sucks that he's got like a whole like Dewey Decimal System for
Yeah,
his
we don't want there to be.
unethical crime. We'll say.
Yeah, it's you don't want it to be that premeditated, you know.
You want it to be a spur of the moment, insanely fucked up thing.
Yeah, you want it to be like a gross, like one-time thing. You don't want to find thousands of them.
There were so many, and they were so effectively edited. I think that was the most disturbing thing, right? If it was like a shitty copy paste job.
No, I was just trying to sharpen my Photoshop skills, babe.
The amount of time he'd clearly spent doing this was really sick. Time I thought that he was spending writing or playing games. He was doing this instead.
Oh, he's a writer?
Searching.
That explains a lot.
Oh, he's a gamer? Searching friends' Facebooks and Instagram accounts for suitable photos and make all of those sick edits. He'd probably even done it while I was in the same room as him. At some point, I closed the folder, shut the laptop. I felt sick. I felt so betrayed and like such an idiot. The rest of the relationship and that whole period of my life is a bit of a blur, but safe to say, I left him soon after I found those photos, and I told him that I had found them. For a long time, I felt ashamed and confused. It took me a while to realize that what I was feeling wasn't my shame, it was his. I didn't have to keep carrying it around with me. I sometimes wonder if I should have somehow made sure he deleted those photos, but realistically, he probably would have just made more. L. I don't know if that was a typo, but... He wasn't a very kind person at that time. I hope he sought help, but wouldn't be surprised if he's still a piece of shit. And I'm glad he's not in my life anymore. Sadly, I was too meek during the breakup to tell him to go fuck himself, so I'll do it now. On 3. His name's James. 1, 2, 3.
Go fuck yourself, James.
If you end up reading this on the podcast, thank you. You're welcome. Either way, it's good to finally get this off my chest after all these years. Thanks again for all you do. All the pisses and kisses, Lauren X.
Where does this fall on the crime scale?
I feel like it's revenge porn, no? Like in that same category?
It probably skirts by the skin of its teeth.
You think it's like technically legal is what you're saying?
Probably.
It feels
Feels gross.
it feels illegal.
It should not be legal.
It feels extremely illegal. Cuz it's similar to like cuz like making AI porn of people without their consent, is that legal?
I don't think it's illegal yet.
You don't think it's illegal yet?
I think they're
it's
trying
the
to-
same shit though.
I think they're trying to make it illegal, but
Okay. It's the same shit though, where it's like that's fucked up and wrong, and it should be illegal.
yeah.
Yeah.
But as we discussed before, legality does not always mean morality, unfortunately. Sorry to hear that, listener. Thank God you broke up with him.
Yeah.
Immediately. Some people would have tried to like moralize or like fix him. Hey, he ain't. Let him fix himself. That
Yeah.
ain't for you to feel guilty about not fixing him.
Yeah.
He just need different photoshopping prompts.
It is fucked. Like, I mean, it's obviously just adding a bit of levity to it, but it is like it does suck that he was really good at it.
Yeah.
Because the implication is that he's really honed his craft.
The problem with him honing his craft like that means it's online. I
That's
hate to tell
true.
you this, it's online.
He's had critics
Yeah.
being like, you could brush up here.
Yeah, I'm sure if you
Try the lasso tool right there next time.
if you start searching Reddit deep enough, I'm sure you can find those pictures, unfortunately.
Yeah. Also, I lied. I'm going to read a second listener submitted story. It wasn't on the docket. But it's a real short one. It's
A surprise.
a little bit lighter.
Okay.
Actually, a lot bit lighter.
Thank
it's actually not nearly
God.
as fucked up as that.
Thank God.
A little bit of brevity. Hi, Judgies. My name is Brie, like the cheese, and yes, you can say my name. If you read
Hello,
this,
Brie cheese.
please do it on a main episode until I can budget some Patreon material. Please, you're welcome, Brie. I've started listening to your podcast about a year ago, and I'm finally caught up. I wanted to finally throw my commentary your way. In episode 233, Josh says he would want Shane from Smosh to be casted as him. Ironically, I'd finished binging Smosh Reads Reddit stories. That's weird. Nobody else listened to that. We don't plug any other podcasts on this podcast. And the Judgies was a recommended pod based off them. Never mind. They're
Yes.
cool. They're cool.
That rocks if we're recommended.
And now I'm here.
Do we need to reach out to Smosh and get fucking onto the Smosh videos?
They should reach out to us.
Yes.
Please. I listen to you guys during my workouts and commutes to work, and I know people look at me funny when I'm randomly laughing to myself in the gym. Also want to point out I'm very jealous of the thermostat discussion because I live in Arizona where it's 120 degrees during the summer, and the electric company recommended we set our thermostat to 82 to save money. Yeah. The other day I saw a thing about that where it's like you're only supposed to set like your thermostat to 20 below whatever it is outside. Like that's like the maximum.
Industry standard, or that's as much as it can actually handle.
Well, it's to help the air conditioner itself, but also just like money saving wise. And it's been well over 100 in Illinois. But like, and not to get too into the weeds with the weather, but Illinois especially is so fucking humid with the heat, versus especially compared to like Arizona heat. Like your 120 probably is like our like
95.
Yeah, like 95, 100.
Okay, flex.
Because it's like fucking 80% humidity when it's that hot here.
Babies.
And yeah, so it just sucks. Somebody called in, I don't know if it was this listener, somebody called into the not advice line, 850 Judgies, saying they're from Arizona and that there are, apparently we had a conversation recently about temperatures on a thermostat.
Yeah.
And they were like having a conversation with their roommate about like temperatures. Because like right now, while we're recording, it's set to 66.
Nice.
But that's not like normally 66 is our sleeping temp because our upstairs is so much hotter than our downstairs.
Yeah.
Downstairs 66 is cold as shit.
Yeah.
But up here, unfortunately, because I have an old house, the air doesn't circulate quite much. I wouldn't have it that cold, personally.
Oh, what are you saying at 76? A nice
No,
room temp.
I'm not insane. I'm a good like 68, 71 guy. During the
Yeah.
day, we have our thermostat set at 71, and downstairs it's like perfect for me. But up here, it's probably like 76, 77. And every time, as we discussed, Aurora and I have been fighting, almost broke up about it 7,000 times, that it's too warm for her. Let's get back to this, though.
How about we get into one more quick fight?
Today, I frigged up by thinking about the Judgies during sexy time. This story is short and sweet. I was having sex with my husband, Flex, and when he was close to his climax, he asked if I wanted him to finish, to which I replied, please. But in my head, I was thinking about Christian's, please, 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 please. And I started laughing.
You're welcome.
He still finished, but was a little upset and did not understand why I was laughing.
You should have just said it. He would have been into it.
Also wanted to point out that my husband is a firefighter, and we live in a town where the older population likes to visit during the winters and stay. So he has a lot of stories about calls of patients covered in shit and piss, if you're interested. Thanks for all the laughs, even during the inappropriate situations. Hug the balls and rub the clits, Brie.
Hug the balls and rub the clits.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about you thinking about my husband while you're having sex. I'll allow it though, because that was pretty funny.
Well, you do that too.
True. That is
So.
true.
Did you bring enough husband thoughts for the class to share?
Yes.
Okay, last story here. This was sent in from someone who didn't say we can say their name or not.
Hold on. I have something I would like to share. My friend Perla just texted me and said, I've recently been getting back into the pod. I started listening a few years ago, but then forgot about it until this summer.
Piece of shit.
Anyways, I was super miserable laying in bed from a bad stomach ache / nausea, probably food poisoning since my little sister also had the same. Y'all made me laugh, so I thought I'd put on a sode to make me feel a little bit better while I tried to get comfortable to go to sleep. Bad idea. Long story short, y'all made me vomit from laughing.
Oh.
Yep. I laughed too hard that I caused my already super nauseous self to vom. So there's that. I did feel a lot better after that, so I guess the Judgies is the best medicine.
Oh,
Hey.
how about that?
Thanks, Perla.
I love the double, like we can tell people that if you listen to us, you're going to puke.
Yeah.
But we'll also tell people if you listen to us, you're going to feel better.
Yeah.
We're kind of the #1 bulimia podcast in that way.
I don't want to be on that.
Yeah, we're kind of like Mr. Fin in that regard.
I don't know what that means.
It's a reference to Scrubs when Elliot had bulimia.
Did you see Scrubs is coming back?
I did.
And thoughts?
I'm sure it's going to be fucking fine. I don't think it's going to change the game. I also don't think it's going to be the worst thing that's ever happened in my life.
Okay.
Original cast?
A lot of them. They got Sarah Chalk, Donald Faison. I mean, he's what the fuck? What the fuck? And like no shade to Donald Faison and Zach Braff. What the fuck are they up to? How could they say no?
Phone commercials?
They're not. Yeah, they're T-Mobile isn't booking them fucking 7 days a week.
It does suck, like, because I like them both enough.
Yeah.
It sucks that they're at a point in their life where it's like, can you bring your friend with? We're not gonna hire you unless you can bring your friend with.
Yeah. I mean, Zach Braff did date Florence Pugh, and he was like 48 and she was like 23.
I'm glad you said that because I was about to be like, hell yeah. And then I remember there's a caveat to it for some reason why it wasn't cool.
Yeah. Anywho, this is sent in from someone who doesn't say if they can say their name or not. So, r/am I the asshole? Am I the asshole for lying to my disabled sister about the dates of our trip so she couldn't come and then refusing to apologize when she found out? It's a lot in the title.
Yeah.
It's a loaded
Kind of a
one.
whole.
Hard to be on your side.
That title's got sour cream, jalapenos, and meat on it because it is fucking loaded. I, 32 non-binary, planned a 3-week trip to Europe with my brother and 2 close friends. We were going to Italy, France, and Spain, mostly by train, and the itinerary is pretty plain, but active.
Well, and train.
Lots of walking, early mornings, and trying local food. I have traveled with each of them before, and we've all had a great time. My younger sister, 26 female, is not an easy person to travel with. She uses a walker, which makes traveling very slow and complicated, especially in Europe. She's extremely picky, won't eat unfamiliar food, has walked out of restaurants because the menu stressed her out, doesn't like walking, gets overwhelmed easily, and has caused issues on past trips, including once making me miss a flight because she refused to leave the house without taking 90 minutes to curl her hair and underestimated how long security would take to inspect her walker. What the hell is security inspecting her walker for? Fuck.
Most of the bombs come through walkers.
That's right. One person had a walker bomb, and now everybody has to take their fucking walkers off when they go through it.
Hey, no more shoes off, though. Thanks, Trump. Thank you, Trump.
When she heard I was going to Europe, she asked if she could come. I didn't want to say no because that might cause drama. So I just lied about the dates. I told her we were going in August, knowing well she had a wedding that month that she couldn't miss. In reality, we booked the trip for the first 3 weeks of September. Rich, what the hell?
3 weeks.
3 weeks?
Yeah,
That's crazy. Everything was fine until last week when she saw my brother post something on his Instagram story mentioning that it was only 2 months until Spain. She confronted me, put 2 and 2 together, and realized I had lied about the dates.
Uh-oh.
She was furious. She said I was manipulative, cruel, and that I excluded her on purpose. She's not wrong about that last part because I did exclude her, but I didn't do it to be cruel. I just wanted this trip to be fun and smooth, and based on her track record, I didn't think she'd make it enjoyable for us. My parents are now involved. They say lying was immature and I should have just talked to her like an adult. Maybe they're right, but I also knew if I had said no directly, she would have guilt-tripped me and probably tried to force her way in anyway. She's done this before, and I think she's planning a trip with my parents now that happens to coincide in time and location with ours.
That sucks.
So am I the asshole for lying to my sister about the dates of our Europe trip to prevent her from coming and refusing to apologize even after she found out?
Yes.
Yes, I do think you're the asshole for doing that. But if you communicated it, you could have just told her,
Yeah.
hey, we don't mesh well on vacations.
What's crazy, though, is like if the parents and your sister are now planning a trip for the exact same time and dates, then a reality exists where you just told her and then your parents were like, oh, well, we'll go with your sister. That way she doesn't bog you down.
Yeah.
Which is what's going to happen now,
Yeah.
except now they all fucking hate you because you're a jackass.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There is a real thing, though. You have to find compatible travel companions. There's people that don't travel the same way, and I just don't think you knew how to communicate that to your siblings, so instead you just lied to them and proceeded to really hurt their feelings.
I guess. I disagree.
You disagree?
Yeah, this is an episode of Subway Text Takes, so
Wow.
I have to disagree with you now.
I feel like you haven't gone on trips with many like different people. I mean,
It's fucked up to say. Aurora's and I are pretty fucking different. That's
yeah,
why
but
we fight all the time about our differences. We're fighting right now. She
Yeah.
thinks we're not fighting, and I think we are. And that's a fight for us.
Or she's just trying to tell you that your belly's out.
Shit. Okay.
You think I give a rat's ass?
She's fanning herself like, oh, God.
There are definitely friends of mine. I won't name him. We've only gone on one trip with him. He's not gone to a trip with us before because he was sick. I'm getting closer. I'm giving more hints to you. Me and him are not great travel companions.
You're sick.
We went to a couple cities together. We went to one city together up north. We were supposed to go to a city together down south, and he was sick.
I got you.
He is... I love the guy.
Yeah.
A week long of traveling was not a great compatibility thing with him.
Well, and why isn't it compatible for you?
What he's looking for out of a trip is not what I'm looking for out of a trip.
Okay, but that's different than when you have a sibling who's like, the difference is that she's disabled.
Yeah, but it's
and
still,
you can actively plan around that.
But
Like,
still, it's,
so like it's just different, is all I'm saying.
but it's still like they're rude. Like, I mean, they're not considerate of time. She's curling her hair for an hour and a half.
She has
to go
OCD,
to the airport.
you dickhead.
Still, that's on her.
She's autistic, clearly.
No, well, fine, but that's still not on the sibling. For it's like it still makes it hard to travel. It's still an unenjoyable travel partner. It's like it's
I took your ass all the way up to Wisconsin the other week.
yeah, and I had to listen to B.O.B. for 2.5 hours.
Am I the one that's hard to travel with? Me asking you to go to Subway and listening to B.O.B. discography?
You almost got me onto B.O.B. and then we got into the real B-sides and I was off of B.O.B. again.
Yeah, B.O.B. kind of rocks. Because, I mean, all of his good beats were by DJ Mustard.
Yeah, which
so-
was a surprising discovery.
Which is like, holy shit, all these beats rock. And then you get to the B.O.B. sides. And you're like, whoa.
Yeah. There was one where it was just their one of his famous songs sped up, and I'm like, why is this even on Spotify?
Yeah. Hey, Airplanes Part 2. Ever fucking heard of it? Because I have.
You know Eminem's on it?
Yeah. They removed the first verse, played the second and third verse, and then gave Eminem a verse. And it's like, why not just keep the first verse? That one makes the most sense to keep in.
I don't think you're a bad travel partner, but there are definitely people I've traveled with where I'm
I
just
agree.
like, mm-mm.
But, yeah, I mean, obviously, you should just fucking told her and said, like, hey.
Yeah.
I mean, also, how dumb... I'm sorry. If you're going to do this, how dumb is your fucking brother?
Yeah.
How fucking stupid is he to be
Yeah.
like, 2 months until we go on this trip without our other sibling?
Yeah.
Like, you fucking asshole. If you're going to be a piece of shit, do it well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you're going to cheat, hide it better. That way you don't hurt anybody's feelings.
And I mean, honestly, the plan of just lying about when you're going was already a pretty bold move. Like, you really got to get all your ducks in a row.
Yeah, because those 3 weeks when you're gone, what's your sister? And the thing is, you could have lied your way out of it even again the second time. This is how I know you're bad at this and you're a bad person. Because as soon as she finds out the second time, just go, oh, we planned it for those dates, but then we had to change it.
Yes.
And we forgot to tell you.
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry. And then you're in the fucking clear.
We already had our tickets. We had to reschedule them. It was just like such a rush to get everything done. We didn't even think about it.
Learn how to be a better liar if you're going to lie all the time.
Learn to be a worse person, idiot.
Thoughts, Erika?
I was thinking about our upcoming Italy trip.
Oh,
So,
that I didn't get invited to because I'm such a bad freaking travel partner?
do you want to meet us in Italy?
No.
Okay, then. Do you want to meet us in another country instead?
No.
Okay, then.
I won't say why.
Okay.
He doesn't like how we travel. He doesn't. Is it because I don't do the virtual walkthroughs of places like you like to do?
I just think it's nice to have a plan before we get there.
I
just like using Google Maps to figure out.
I like that you have a plan.
I just like dropping the little orange guy wherever we're going to be like, okay, I know what to expect now. I see where we're going.
I like that you're an Eagle Scout and you come prepared.
Well, I always come. Hey, if you liked this episode, guess what? We're going to go and record another hour over on our patreon.com/judgiespod bonus weekly episode.
Ooh.
That was horrible, brother. Don't let that deter you.
What the hell?
Also, we also have a second show every single week on the main feed. That's not advice. 850 Judgies. Yeah, we got the number. Erika, where else can they find us?
Anywhere you're on the internet, we're there too, and the handle is at JudgiesPod, JUDGIESPOD.
Thank you for listening, fuckers.
Our animals are going crazy tonight. We got Gray in the dog bed, dog in the foot bed.
Where's Looney been?
Probably.
Chalk one up for me, Blake. That's 2 for Christian, 9 for not